Columbia police investigate a sexual assault on the MKT trail one day after it reopened.
I'll tell you how a lawsuit is changing the way cosmetic contacts are being sold in Columbia just days before Halloween.
Plus, a big leak, a portion of Boone County under a boil advisory. KOMU 8 News at 6 starts now.
People will make methamphetamine and then they have all this trash, and a lot of times they'll bring that trash to a conservation area and just dump it in the parking lot.
Missouri conservation areas have become dumping grounds for drug residue. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Reed.
And I'm Brittany Pieper. Following this week's marijuana bust at Big Muddy Refuge, the Missouri Conservation Department reported another problem: meth waste dumping in the state-owned land. KOMU 8's Emma Reckenberg is live at One Columbia Conservation Area to tell us why these grounds are actually a hot spot for meth disposal.
I'm here at the Three Creek Conservational Area, which is a popular spot for deer hunting in Columbia. However, conservational areas like this one that are remote are also popular dumping grounds for trash that's created by making meth. One Missouri conservation agent told me that meth disposal was 5 times more likely to be spotted on conservation areas than marijuana plants. He says the land's privacy, government ownership, and convenience influence why people dispose of the chemicals, cans, and bottles used to make meth.
Most of what we're finding is just right along the gravel roadway that enters into the conservation area and the parking lot. So as somebody who has this stuff they want to dump, they want to get in and out quick.
Strother also said that meth residue deposits have been found in Howard, Boone, and Randolph County. He did say that conservational agents have been formally trained as to how to deal with this residue. Reporting live in Columbia, Emma Reckenberg, KOMU 8 News.
Here's what's happening right now. Columbia police are investigating a reported sexual assault near the MKT trail today. It happened around 2:30 this afternoon near Providence and Stewart at the trail underpass. We don't have any details on the nature of the assault. The suspect is described as a white man in his mid-40s, about 6 feet tall, thin, and has a mole on his forehead. The female victim is not a student. Police believe the suspect left the area.
With Halloween Monday, the Missouri Attorney General's office is trying to put a scare into a popular Columbia store.
The Attorney General filed a lawsuit against Gotcha Costume Rental in Columbia for selling cosmetic contacts without a prescription. KOMU 8's Lauren Barnes talked to the costume shop to find out what happened. She's live there now.
Cosmetic contacts are so popular this time of year. That's because they can really pull together a Halloween costume just like these on the sidewalk outside of Gotcha. Now, I was inside the store just a few hours ago, and despite the lawsuit, those colored contacts are still flying off the shelves. Here's why.
I think about that information.
This is my first time getting contacts.
But even if the cosmetic contacts don't alter your vision, you still need a prescription for your eye shape.
If we put a contact lens that, for example, sits too tightly on the eye, it'll actually block oxygen from getting into the vessel. In worst case scenario, in the wrong kind of infection, it'll lead to blindness.
Most optometrists would be more than happy to fit you for cosmetic lenses and say it only takes a few minutes.
Or you can go straight to Gotcha, trying out a new system that owner Arrow Fraze says complies with the law.
We actually have a free service called verifymylenses.com, and we ask that our customers sign up for that and have their lenses and their prescription sent to them and provide us with a copy of their prescription.
If it's something that maintains the health of the eyes, maintains the comfort of the eyes, the vision's adequate, why not have some fun?
In case you want to be
Something scary.
Especially when the neighborhood is counting on it.
This year we're doing like a little haunted house in the garage, so can't let those kids down.
The owner of the shop says the store is working with the Attorney General's office to make sure their new system is in full compliance with the law. Reporting live in Columbia, Lauren Barnes, KOMU 8 News.
The Boone County Fire Protection District dismissed a volunteer firefighter today following an accusation of child sexual abuse. The board dismissed 44-year-old Gary LaForce. He's in the county jail on a $100,000 bond. He's accused of sexually assaulting an underage male during the years 1999 to 2007.
Starting today, some Boone County residents need to boil water before drinking it. The Consolidated Public Water Supply issued the advisory around noon. Affected areas include the Gateway South subdivision on Route K, Leatherwood Hills store, and part of West Old Plank Road. Officials issued the advisory because of low water pressure, a water main leak, and construction in the area. Residents should boil water for 3 minutes. The advisory will be effective until 11 a.m. Saturday.
Keeping up with 700 pages of city policy can be difficult. Concerns are being raised about Columbia's new development code. Mark Farnan with Strategist Communications says it's up to the Planning and Zoning Commission to make sure the public knows what changes are coming. The commission chairman said they held 6 public hearings this summer to do just that. He said at some point it's up to the public as well.
Everything's been submitted online. It's been out there on the website for months. So yes, I mean, to some extent it is up to the general citizen to stay informed.
The commission's second of 3 meetings on the code began a few minutes ago. The code could be approved as early as November 10th.
We saw some sunshine today. Let's send it over to Kenton to see if we'll have a nice Halloween weekend.
All right, Brittany, thank you very much. Temperatures today were warmer, a little more seasonal. Our average is about 64, 63. We did get up to about a high temperature here of about 67. Eventually, for the rest of our night, we're cooling down to just the middle 50s, right around 54 there for that low temperature. As we start off our day on Friday and for Halloween weekend, we're looking at a high temperature, very warm, of 82 degrees here on Saturday. We're going to be mostly sunny. It's going to be breezy, though, as well. We're at 73 on Sunday. A lot of sunshine, but this is just Halloween weekend. How about the actual day Halloween? We'll step into our weather, our spooky weather house here, and we can look at our high temperature here on Monday. It's going to be about 80 degrees, gusts up to about 30 miles per hour, though. And do you hear that? Do you hear? Oh, it's just our friendly ghost Spooky here that was moving through. But if we look at our hour-by-hour forecast, we're down to about 75 by 6 p.m., 70 by midnight. Comfortable conditions all Halloween long, but again, we are going to be watching that wind. We'll keep you updated with full forecast coming up later.
Also coming up, a possible grant is on the way to build a park for veterans.